Yeah, or he just doesn't grab it. Some people,
the dreams are supposed to be really insane, right?
yeah, so that's what happened to me. You don't take something, that's the problem. And so RGBS.
This video was supposed to be a video about how to replace an airbag on a tractor, but instead it turned out to be a video about showing me a lesson, and perhaps you can learn something from this mistake. So if you find value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe. Let me show you exactly what it is that occurred. Yesterday during my deliveries, this airbag exploded. This is a brand new airbag that I replaced in July of 2020. But it just failed in 2 months. At that time, my shocks also failed. This one is brand new, and this shock is brand new, but look, they broke off. And this one is broken also. I think those shocks broke because I decided to drive home about 100 kilometers, which is about 60 miles. The shocks didn't last. I think that all the bumps on the road and all the potholes and all the rough areas, I think that the shocks just take way too much punishment, and then they just break eventually. Those shocks are brand new. And I'm gonna show you how much they cost me. It was a big mistake. I think what I should have done is call the roadside mechanic and have him change the airbag. It is a costly mistake, but it's one that I think I won't do again. If an airbag goes, just get the roadside mechanic. It might be a little bit cheaper. Now I have to pay the mechanic again to change an airbag and 2 shocks. Now that was a really costly mistake, to drive home with no air in the airbags. I certainly won't do it again, and hopefully if you find yourself in that situation, you're not gonna do it. There's a lot of vibration on the chassis, there's a lot of vibration on the truck. Even other parts like sensors and stuff, they might break very easily. They might get torn, and in this case none of that happened, but the shocks did get damaged. They're brand new. Now the question becomes, how is it that all of this happened? Did the shocks go first and then the airbag, or did the airbag go first and then the shocks? That's one thing that I was questioning last time, but I really do think that the shocks do go because there's no air in the airbags, and all the weight of the tractor and the trailer is really on the shocks that are really compressed. So is that what breaks it? I don't know. But here's one thing that I did notice. Let me show you. When I got the mechanic to repair this last time, this rod, it was brand new. The linkage to the air supply lever is all new. This is new, that is new, the rod is new. But the problem is that there was no adjustments made. So what I noticed is that the chassis was sitting too high and the airbags were a little bit too inflated. They were too high. So red flags should have gone off by then. And I should have made those adjustments there. See, there's a little bolt here that you loosen, and this lowers, okay? So let me show you how this works. The air is supplied by lifting this lever. And then as this rises, this should be cut off right there. So I think that the mechanic should have should have adjusted this at least, you know. So yeah, look how high that sits. I know that as air is being supplied, yeah, this arm goes down. I think the mechanic should have done adjustments here. I think that overinflating these airbags was the main reason, really, as to why this airbag failed. And by the way, this airbag is the original airbag that I've had since I bought this truck about 1.5 years ago. Look, it's a good year, but it hasn't exploded. It hasn't failed on me. But this Fleetrite airbag has failed on me already. Regardless, the mechanic should have done some sort of adjustment to get this arm a little bit lower, the angle of the arm lower, so it cuts off faster, so it doesn't overinflate the airbags. So these are the shocks and the airbags I bought in July. They cost me $144 each. The airbag cost me $160. Tax in, everything came out to $406. That was in July. Okay, that was literally 2 months ago that this airbag got replaced. So I'm gonna take it back in, and those guys should have some sort of warranty, at least to cover my airbag. For the mechanic, have a look. That was July 17th. He changed the 2 shocks. He charged me 2 hours. Actually, he charged me 3 hours. It says 2 there, but he charged me 3 hours for $225. Okay, and tax in, it came out to $268. Any repair or anything you do to your truck, there's nobody better to do it but yourself. I thought of doing this job myself, just replacing the airbag, but with the shocks already damaged, it's gonna be quite a bit of a job, and I just don't have the proper tools. It looks like I'm gonna have to go visit the mechanic and have a word with him, and perhaps I can have a little bit of leniency with the charges. I think the airbags were overinflated, and that is why they failed. Keep an eye on those repairs that you get mechanics to do. Sometimes these mechanics want to just do the job as fast as possible and charge you as most as possible. Hopefully we all learned a lesson from this mistake. This is something that I won't be doing again, and hopefully you guys learned something today. Please hit the like button, subscribe.
Yeah, okay, don't worry, I'm gonna fix that airbag for you, okay?
Yeah.
Cover the warranty for that one, okay? I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. You are my good customer, I'm gonna take care for you, okay?
Yeah, but
warranty don't cover that airbag.
oh, they don't?
No.
Because I bought that airbag. Do you remember I bought it?
I know that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter you bought, how much or when you bought. They don't care. But which way your airbag is damaged, nobody cover the warranty.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay then. Don't worry, your truck will be ready today.
Oh,
I
today?
will call you, okay?
Okay.
When is ready. Okay, bye.